Okay, we're following some breaking news out of Washington at this hour where the Supreme Court just dropped a major decision.
Yeah, Lena DeFlorius joins us live now in the studio with the latest.
Okay, this is the one we've been waiting for the entire term. This is about whether or not President Trump's executive order to end birthright citizenship is legal or not. Important to note that the Supreme Court was not deciding on birthright citizenship. It was deciding on whether lower court judges can block an executive order nationwide, no matter what it is, whether it's birthright citizenship or taking away guns. The answer is, in a 6-3 decision, is that the courts were actually exceeding their power by these nationwide or universal blockings of an executive order. So they did hand President Trump a win here, but they did also rule against him a little bit. It's a bit of a punt, meaning that they were not ruling on birthright citizenship and said that that executive order cannot go into effect for another 30 days. Now that opens the door for class action suits against that executive order. So that means this is still at play here. They did not make a ruling on birthright citizenship. That is on hold for 30 days. The ruling is not expected to be coming because that wasn't the question. But the question of whether or not these lower courts can block an executive order from any president, any executive order, they're saying that the answer to thinking that the executive branch has exceeded its power is not to exceed its own power. So they were in essence saying that perhaps the president has exceeded his power, but the answer would not be for courts to overstep their power. So there is a 6-3 decision that is a win for President Trump, but it does not grant the ending of birthright citizenship. That question is still undecided.
A couple more things still on the docket, too, including the big one here in Texas, the age verification law for pornography sites here in Texas. That still has not been decided yet?
Correct. This was the biggest case, and it was the biggest box in the room. So as I left the room, they were still reading their dissenting opinions as well. So I'm going to run back out there and see if we have a decision in that Paxton case.
Okay,
All right,
we'll see.
Lena, thanks for staying on top of it.